Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhiannon, in case you don't know. I'm not in my pyjamas, you are. I am going on holiday tomorrow and I'm not sure whether this video will be up before I go or after I go. So if I haven't gone yet, I'm hella excited. If I have been, it was great. Today I want to share with you guys how I pack for long haul flights. Now my situation is a little bit different. So I am going with two friends and both of them have checked bags, whereas I have merely hand luggage. But obviously there are things that I won't be able to fit in here, so I'm going to put them in my friends' cases. Now the reason we did this was because baggage is hella expensive. I'm very proud of myself because I have managed to fit, I would say, 75% of my things into this little suitcase, which by the way looks like this. It is my mum's suitcase. It fits all the requirements for different airlines. It's just a very lightweight, easy to handle bag. It's got a zip pocket inside and I mean it's fairly deep. I am going to show you guys what I'm packing for this bag and also my hand luggage, as in my actual hand luggage, as in like my handbag. So first things first, I already have a pair of shoes in here. I'm taking 4 pairs of shoes. I've got these long boots which can conveniently be rolled up like so. They are sitting in the bottom of this bag. My other two pairs of shoes are going in someone's suitcase, and then I'm wearing my Doc Martens on the plane because they are my most heavy shoes. So I've got my Techno trainers, which actually need a bit of a clean. Trainers obviously very essential for walking a lot. We're going to New York. I didn't even say that. We're going to New York. It is a big city, however I do want to do a lot of walking because that's just how I like to explore. The trainers, obviously great for walking, my Docs also great for walking and they are warm, and then the final pair of shoes I'm taking are just some simple Chelsea boots which can go with lots of outfits, so they can be made casual or smart depending on what you wear. So those are my shoes. Guys, I cannot stress to you enough how important packing cubes are. These things are my life. I got these from Amazon. I'm trying to use Amazon less because as a company they're a bit fucked up. These packing cubes are really, really good. If you don't know what packing cubes are, then do your research. I'm joking, I'll tell you what they are. It's pretty self-explanatory. They're cubes and they keep everything compact, which is what you need. So in this set, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 2 medium-sized ones. I got 2 smaller ones, 1 weenie one, and 1 big one. So I can fit all of these packing cubes in this hand luggage bag. That's what's up. Now I'll go through what is in each cube. In the largest cube, we have all of my bottoms. So according to my spreadsheet, I have 2 skirts, 3 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of trousers, and 1 dress. Now I've tried to be very versatile with what I packed. I'm taking things that I can transition from day to night, things that will obviously keep me warm, and things that are stylish. I'm not going to go into everything because you will be here all day, but just take my word for it, guys. We have another packing cube. This is one of the medium-sized ones. It has 1 hoodie and 2 knitted jumpers, and I'm also wearing a hoodie on the plane. But obviously jumpers do take up quite a lot of space, hence I'm gonna wear them more than once. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's important to double up outfits when you're on holiday. Obviously you want to look nice for photos and whatnot, but like you have to be practical as well. And it's all about the layering. Even if you don't have really thick jumpers, you can get yourself some thermal items of clothing, which I'll show in a second. You can get some long sleeve tops. They obviously roll up really tightly. Multiple thinner layers. So if you don't have a lot of knitted stuff, like I said, you can use that to combat it. And I'm taking 2 coats, which I will show you afterwards. In the second medium packing cube, I have all of my tops. I'm taking 3 thermal tops. I'm wearing 1, and then I've got 2 in here, a black and a white one, and these are from Uniqlo. They're excellent. A little bit expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I've got the thermal tops, and then I have 3 shirts. 2 are quite fancy. Not fancy, but like a bit more dressy. And then one of them is a casual shirt, which is quite thick as well. And then I've got a bodysuit, a long sleeve bodysuit, and that's pretty much everything in terms of tops. In one of the 2 smaller packing cubes, I have my pajamas, so I'm taking 2 pairs. I've got 1 pair of long sleeve pajamas, and then I have a pair of cycling shorts and a large oversized t-shirt. So I don't know how warm the hotel that we're staying in is going to be. We're also staying half of the time with one of my family members. We're changing our accommodation, and I just wanted to be prepared. The other smaller packing cube has all of my underwear, so I haven't quite finished packing this yet because I wanted to show you the socks that I bought from TK Maxx. TK Maxx I would highly recommend for things like socks. I wanted to get some warm socks, so thermal socks, not like crappy Primark socks. I got 4 pairs, was £10, got it for £5, and these are wool blend socks. I was adamant that I wanted some form of wool in my socks. The second pair are also soft wool blend socks. This is by a brand called Berry & Wilson. These ones are slightly different in the design, but nevertheless they look really cozy. And these were originally, oh it doesn't say, but they were only £3.99. That's for 2 of these thick socks. 4 there, and then I've got about 5 or 6 other pairs of normal ankle socks. Tights, obviously crucial. Like I said to you guys, I've only got 2 skirts. One of them is a long skirt as well. I was planning on wearing tights underneath my trousers as well, just for extra warmth. So I got 3 pairs from Primark for £3.50. I really don't see the need to spend a lot of money on tights because I feel like no matter what brand, they're tights. They're all gonna rip at some stage. So these are soft touch opaque tights, just black, with weather sensor finish. I thought this was interesting. It says it keeps you warm when it's cool and cool when it's warm. Gonna test these out, we'll see what happens, I'll let you guys know. Another thing I bought are these velvet faux fur lined leggings. I'm really interested to try these. They were £6, but like the inside of them, can you see that? It's fur lined, faux fur lined obviously. These look really, really cozy. We do have the smallest packing cube rather, for accessories. So I've got 2 beanie hats in here, a belt, gloves, which I can use with my phone, which is handy. And I've also got a scarf, just one big scarf, which can go with pretty much everything. I might wear this on the plane, so I haven't packed it. Okay, so in terms of toiletries, I have this toiletries bag, which I got from Superdrug. I like how it's transparent so you can see what's inside. I'm gonna go through the contents briefly. So I have a body moisturizer, a face moisturizer, my cleanser, exfoliator slash mask, makeup remover, lots of cotton pads and cotton buds. I've got deodorant, I've got 1 spray, which I know is massive, but I feel like this is a safe option because the way that it closes is really good. I know it's not gonna leak and it smells peng, but my friend will probably, she's very much a toiletries person, so I'm counting on her for like the likes of shower gel, for example. However, I do have my toothbrush and toothpaste. This is a bamboo toothbrush. Spot gel just in case I have any breakouts. As for hair stuff, I've got my solid shampoo from Lush. I've got a mini L'Oreal conditioner. And then I have hairspray, hair gel, hair wax. Many hair products. I also have like 4 brushes, but I need all of them, I'm not even joking. Like I use this round brush for blow drying, this one for just making everything smooth, a comb because obviously you have knots, and then this is when I do like my slip back look. So these are all necessary. It's just a shame that they're so big. Makeup, I have this really handy bag which I got as a freebie when I placed the Superdrug order. So it's this big Juicy Couture zip lined bag, but it's quite cool because when you close it, you can fold it over like this and it just makes it a little bit more compact. So not gonna go through the contents of my makeup. In a nutshell, I have all of my face, eye, lip products, everything that I'd need for day to day and nights out. I also have 3 sponges, and then I have my makeup brushes in this container. This is quite good. I got these brushes from Beauty Bay and they come in a sort of elongated case, which is nice. I've also got some makeup brush cleaner in here. It's just a spray cleaner, which is quite quick and easy to use. That's pretty much it. I also have this little pouch, which I don't know where I got this from, but these things are so useful for storing the likes of jewelry, hair accessories. I've got all my jewelry in here. I've got this clip that I use for blow drying my hair. Obviously I don't need hairbands because your girl is bald. I think that is pretty much everything I'm packing in my suitcase. I'm 98% sure. So number one is definitely get yourself some packing cubes. It has honestly changed my life. They're not very expensive and there are so many different types to choose from. Different colours, different types, different sizes, you name it. My second tip is to be quite ruthless. I have become very ruthless over the years. I've done quite a lot of travel with just hand luggage, so I think that's what helped me to be able to cut down on unnecessary shit. Like I said earlier, it's good to have pieces that you can be versatile with, so things that will work for both the day and the night. Don't be afraid to wear the same thing twice, like it's not that deep. I can understand if maybe you were going on a summer holiday and you know it's very hot, you get very sweaty, you don't really want to be wearing the same sweaty clothes all the time, but for a winter holiday I don't think it's that deep. As we are talking about winter holidays, shoes are very important. You really want to wear comfortable shoes, you want to wear shoes that are going to keep you warm, you just want to wear things that are going to keep you warm. I know that sounds so obvious. Obviously take scarves, hats, earmuffs, gloves, all of those things because you don't want to get ill as well. Now we're going to go through my personal hand luggage. I've done a video on packing hand luggage, travelling just with hand luggage, so that might be useful to you as well. If you want to check that out, I can link it in the description box below. So my bag looks like this, and I mean it goes with pretty much everything. It's a good size, it's not too big, not too small. I'm also taking this camera bag, which I bought last year when I was travelling around Asia. It is by a brand called Crumpler. And this is sort of great for every day because I can obviously put my camera in it, I can put other stuff in it, and it goes flat as well. That's ideal for packing. Quite spacious, pretty much just a camera bag. Next we have this bag, which is more of an evening bag. I'm going to take this with me if we go for dinner or on a night out. It's surprisingly roomy. I mean, it's perfect for just taking the essentials really, phone, money, some makeup. Moving on to electricals, we have my Panasonic Lumix camera. Now I got this last year, a year and a half ago. It is absolutely fantastic, guys. Very, very good quality. It has a flip screen, which is ideal if you want to take vlogs. I don't think I'm going to do a vlog this time around, but I'm going on another trip in December, so stay tuned for that. I will be vlogging that. This is just going to be for documenting all of our activities. I don't really want to use my phone too much, so this bad boy will be the main source of the content. We have also got a portable charger, which is by a brand called Posuger. One of those three. This is actually great because the charger fits my camera and my speaker, which I'll show you now. I have the Anker Soundcore speaker. Now I was umming and ahhing about bringing this, but you know what? Sometimes you just need to blast the tunes when you're getting ready for a night out. I mean, it's not that big, it's fairly lightweight. I know I'm extra, but you know. And the battery power on this thing is so ridiculously good. I would honestly recommend you to get this if you are looking for a speaker. It was about 20 quid, got it a while ago. I've only charged it like 3 times since buying it. We have our iPhone charger as well as our iPhone with headphones attached. I have an adapter. Now, I feel as if this adapter is from the 1970s because just look at that. Now, you may be wondering, Rhiannon, what is this hiding in the suspicious blue plastic bag? Well, let me tell you, I am addicted to this stuff. It's tea. I have got 7 sachets of green tea and about 12 or 13 sachets of English breakfast. Guys, I don't trust Americans, you know, like I need my daily dose, okay? My bi-daily dose, is that even a word? I don't know, maybe because I haven't had my tea today, I can't function properly. Moving on to financial items, we have my big Aldo wallet, which is going to hold the majority of my cards, my cash, You can see it is hella roomy inside. I take this with me pretty much everywhere. And then my mum got this for me from Cambodia. And guys, can we just talk about the fact that this is made out of attire? It is the cutest thing. And inside you can put all of your cards, you can put a bit of cash. It's surprisingly roomy. I believe the people that make these things are, I want to say, disabled. And all of the money that you spend on these little wallets go towards helping them have a better life, because I think in Cambodia it's quite difficult if you are disabled. I have my Revolut card. Now this, if you haven't heard of Revolut, you need to get to know, because currency cards are the way forward. If you've heard of Monzo, Revolut is very similar to Monzo. I will link that in the description box for you to find out more about. But essentially it's just a card where you can store your money, you can pay for things as if it were a normal debit card. You can just use it in like every country, and you can use the currency in whatever country you're in with ease. So highly recommend getting one of those if you're going away. This is a very important folder. This has all of the documents that I'm gonna need. Do you like the Great Wave? Looking fabulous. Got my travel insurance policy. We have my ESTA, which is what I need to get into the US. We've got my passport, also need that to get into the US. Loads of dollars, and the baggage tags for my friends' suitcases. So guys, without this folder, I ain't going nowhere. Like, it's not happening. I cannot lose this, okay? Getting towards the end now, we have 2 books. Why the World Around You Isn't As It Appears, which is a more intense philosophical book. So if I want to be stimulated, I can turn to this bad boy. And then I've also got a collection of short stories by Murakami. I really like Murakami. I really like Japanese authors, in fact. So this will be great for just dipping in and out of, because, you know, you don't always want to read a huge novel. Finally, we have the toiletries bag. So in here, we have an eye mask from Aeroflot. I flew with them once and I stole this eye mask. Thanks Aeroflot if you're watching. Tissues, chewing gum, hand sanitizer, very important. Comics. Now I know I'm really extra, I don't know why I still have it in the cardboard. We also have a mask by Sephora. Now I'm gonna buy some more of these when I'm in the States. I've only got one. This is just really great for hydrating your face, because on the plane your face is grim. Like, you have to admit it, your face is just grim. And you need this glow. You need a bit of pizzazz. Also some sanitary things, because you know, you might get a surprise. And let me tell you, it's not gonna be a good surprise. But we have to be prepared for it. Finally, we have my Mario Badescu facial spray. A little bit too big, but I'm hoping because I've used half of it, they will accept it. This again is just very good for hydration, for making you feel a little bit more human after or during your flight. That's all from me today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful to you. I personally love watching people pack bags. I know that's just really sad, but this is 2019. This is what we do, apparently. If you have any tips that you want to share, leave them in the comments below. I will see you on the flip side. Bye.